less than a minute. That's how long it took me to know that I needed you. It took a while, a little longer, for it to grow stronger and for you to tell me that you needed me. The flowers I gave you were dead. An evil thought runs through my head. I wanna put a hole in your water bed. It took a minute, the longest minute, 60 seconds, that's how long it took you to tell me that I had to go. It took a long time, seems like a lifetime. It took forever for me to try to get you, to get you off my mind. The flowers I gave you were dead. An evil thought runs through my head. I wanna put a hole in your water bed. Down at the Legion for you to find somebody new to take my place. Oh, in your water bed. That's why I'm creeping while you're out drinking. I'm gonna take my Swiss Army knife, and I can't believe what I'm gonna do. The flowers I gave you were dead. An evil thought runs through my head. Put a hole in your water bed. The flowers I gave you were dead. An evil thought runs through my head. I wanna put a hole in your water bed. Put a hole Well, hey y'all, Willie here. Good to see you. Rob asked if I'd do this song. And I said, Rob, that's a good song, but you gotta let me know how'd you write that song? He said, well, he was up at his big brother Johnny's cottage up on Drag Lake there in Halliburton. And they were going to go play at the Wild Rose Cafe in town. They had an open mic there. Rob thought he better write a song. He thought, well, what am I going to write a song about? He didn't have to look past the end of his arm, because right there was a bottle of Creemore Springs Premium Lager, which had been attached to his hand for most of the time he was up there on Drag Lake. So he wrote this song. Well, threw in some cars and some trouble. You got yourself a good country song. Took a walk down Mill Street, past the Creemore Brewery, kicked the boots off both my feet, stumbled down the rocky shore behind the old general store, took off my jean jacket and I jumped in. Cold black waters rolling down the Mad River, but it's not deep enough to drown. My girl left me for some ski bum from Collingwood. Mad River, won't you wash away my pain? She was my sweetheart. I worked on her dad's car lot. Grab some keys, we go for a ride. One night in the back of a Chevy, things got a little hot and heavy. Well, that's when I thought that she would be mine. Cold black waters rolling down the Mad River, but it's not deep enough to drown. My girl left me for some ski bum from Collingwood. Mad River, won't you wash away my pain? Grab another bottle from a 12-pack, twist off another gold cap, 600 mils to help dull my pain. Tomorrow I'll pack up my car, grab my boots and my guitar, hit the road and get out of this town. Cold black waters rolling down the Mad River, but it's not deep enough to drown. My girl left me for some flat belly boy from Collingwood. Mad River, won't you wash away my pain? dog as much as I love you. But you may fade, my dog will always come through. All he asks for me is the food to give him strength. All he ever needs is loving that he knows he'll get. So I love my dog as much as I love you. You may fade, my dog will always come through. All the pay I need comes shining through his eyes. I don't need no cold water to make me realize that I love my dog as much as I love you. But you may fade, my dog will always come through. Na 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 na. I love my dog as much as I love you. But you may fade, my dog will always come through. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I love my dog. I love my dog. I love my dog. Baby, I love my dog. Who doesn't love their dog? It's dog night on Tuesday Live. How's everybody doing tonight? I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay and how it stuck to the tires after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go. A woman's mind told me that's so. Oh, how I wish we were back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. I can still recall the wheat fields of St. Paul and the morning we got caught robbing from an old hen. Oh, MacDonald, he made us work, but then he paid us for what it was worth. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Oh, I'll never forget the day we motored stately into big L.A. The lights the city put settling down in my brain. Though it's only been a month or so, that old car's bugging us to go. Gotta get away and get back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. How badly am I off there? How's everybody doing tonight? Just we're on the road here. We're up in the Blue Mountains of Ontario,
There's actually just a big ridge. The Blue Mountains are just but beautiful spot, and we're looking after a little fella by the name of Billy. Dog sitting, one of the many services that we provide our Tuesday Live audience. Dog sitting. So if you need a dog sat somewhere, we'd love to come and dog sit and play music out of a corner of your house with this little back mirror. I got a back mirror here. It's like having a back camera. People are saying, Rob, we'd rather not see the back side of you there. But I hope everybody's. I opened up there. I think Chris caught both of those, did she? I caught I Love My Dog with from Cat Stevens, which was oh boy, my guitar's way out of tune here. The Cat Stevens song. I think I actually read somewhere. I think that was like his first demo. Is that what it said? I don't know, Chris, but would somebody be offended if they told you they loved their dog more than they love, or as much more than they loved you? I think that might be a little offensive to some people. I can think of some people I know that would be offended if I told them I loved a dog more than them. But you know, dogs do love unconditionally. That's for sure. And do I play a harmonica on this? I might. Anyways, we got all dog songs tonight, and I've actually pulled a few things out of the archives, the vaults, the Tuesday Live vaults from an earlier dog show we did. I see Chris got that second song too, which was Lobo, Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. Not sure if I had a dog named Boo, I'd be singing songs about it. But everybody loves Boo. But anyways, thanks for everybody checking in tonight. I saw some folks checking in. Hope the sound's okay. Little echoey here. I'm just in kind of an open room away from the Tuesday Live studios with a little bit of a lighter rig, just the one mic tonight. Nothing else plugged in. No effects. This is just mic pickup. There's nothing on this mic. It just goes straight into my computer. So this is as much as being in the room as you can probably get. But we will be in a room sometime, that's for sure. But anyways, we've got a great show here. A bunch of dog tunes we pulled out. And I've got the boys I pulled out of the vaults, as I said. Some of their previous dog tune performances that we're going to enjoy tonight. And we've got some pictures from Stan McRae. And I even found some old doggy bumpers that we had from the show. People sent in their dog photographs. So you may see, if you're a regular viewer, you might see a dog you recognize that maybe you sent in a while back. And I know some of them were from Stan as well. Some of the great dog pics that Stan takes. But anyways, we got some Stan's picks tonight. We've got music, dog songs, and this is one that the executive producer remembered as being a dog song. And actually it was a big hit for Henry Gross in 1976. He was opening for the Beach Boys, and I read a little story about it. He was coming back, or he was at Carl Wilson's house in Los Angeles. And they wrote this song about after the death of Carl Wilson's Samoyed dog. I think was hit by a car that didn't swim off into the sunlight, into the sunset like this dog does. But Shannon is the name of this song. Let me see if I can hopefully get it. It's always finding the groove, right? Another day is at end. Mama says she's tired again. No one can even begin to tell her. Okay, I found it. I hardly know what to say, but maybe it's better that way. If Papa were here, I'm sure he'd tell her. Sorry, executive producer, I'm really dicing this one up. Shannon is gone. I hope she's drifting out to sea. She always loved to swim away. This is the high beach bar this part. If you want to sing along, high harmony. Maybe she'll find an island with a shady tree, just like the one in our backyard. Mama tries hard to
pretend things will get better again. Somehow she's keeping it all inside her. Finally the tears fill our eyes, and I know that somewhere tonight she really knows how much we really miss her. Shannon is gone, I hope she's drifting out to sea. She always loved to swim away. Maybe she'll find an island with a shady tree, just like the one in our backyard. Just like the one in our backyard.
Well, that was certainly an interesting interpretation of that song. I know the executive producer is going to say, that's nothing like it. And I know it isn't. It's my own interpretation of Shannon. Go give it a listen. Salty Dog. Oh, that's a great song, Putty. Salty Dog. Let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your dog at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. I just can't remember that one. I don't know if I can pull it off top. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it over to Willie, let him do a dog song for you. Maybe I'll try to pull Salty Dog up. See if I've got at least some. Maybe we can kind of make that one up. Salty Dog is a great kind of bluegrassy tune. But thanks for that request, Putty. I didn't think of that one. And that is a good dog song. But anyways, let's send it over to Willie and see if he can do a little better interpretation of a dog song than I just did there. Take it away, Willie.
Boy, Rob said we're doing a show all about dogs. And I thought, well, back when I lived back in North South Carolina in the trailer with my old girlfriend Wanda, we had a dog. We just called him Dog. That's all his name was. He was a good dog, I guess. He sort of kept the place safe when we weren't there. Sort of like our our alarm system on the house if anybody came up there on the old trailer there. But unfortunately, Wanda got to keep him in the when we split up, and well, I probably couldn't bring him here to Canada anyways. But anyways, here's a song I think it's by Billy Currington, and it's called Like My Dog. And I like to send this song out to my ex-girlfriend there, Wanda, because I think this sort of covers our relationship a little bit. Why can't you just be like my dog? He never tells me that he's sick of this house. He never says, why don't you get off that couch? He don't cost nothing when he wants to go out. I want you to love me like my dog. He never says I need a new attitude. Him and my sister ain't always in a feud. When I leave the seat up, he don't think that it's rude. Want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, I want you to just go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. Want you to love me like my dog. He never acts like he don't care for my friends. He never asks where in the hell have you been. He don't play dead when I wanna pet him. Want you to love me like my dog does, honey. He never says, I wish you made more money. He always thinks that pull my fingers funny. Want you to love me like my dog. He don't get mad at me and throw a fit when I say his sister is well, I never said your sister was that. Might have thought it a time or two, but never say it. That's rude. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, I want you to just go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. Want you to love me like my dog.
He used to be a coyote. I'm all right now. What's that, Stu? I'm gonna frighten you a little bit. Sorry there, little buddy. I know you don't like dogs much, do you? Hold on there, Stu. Don't, hey, Stu, come back, buddy. Come on back here. Where are you going? He's a good dog. I've had him for years. He used to get up when I walk by. Now just lifts his ears. He thumps his tail on the floor. When I talk to him, when I talk too long, he just ignores me and goes to sleep again. He's a good dog. I got him as a pup. Well, thanks for that song, Willie. That was a great tune. Looks like we got some little bumpers there with some dog pictures we took from before. But anyways, this is a song that Putty just requested. I'm not sure I can do it. I think I might be able to get Stan's in request a little later there too. I see Stan's got a request in there for a great Chris Stapleton dog tune. But this one's called Salty Dog. I don't even know what a salty dog is. But won't you let me be your salty dog? Stand on a corner with a low-down blues, great big hole in the bottom of my shoes. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, I can be your salty dog. Well, I ain't gonna be your little man at all now. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, I'm sitting in the corner with my hat in my hand, waiting for the woman who ain't got a man. Honey, let me be your salty dog. I can be your salty dog. Well, I can't be your man at all now. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, Aunt Don took a little spill, broke my liquor jug all to hell. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, listen here, Sal, well, I know you run down stocking and a worn-out shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Down in the wildwood, sitting on a log, finger on the trigger and an eye on a hog. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Pulled the trigger and they said go, shot a fella over in Mexico. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. There's a little salty dog. Little salty dog from that was more probably more the Doc Watson version than the Flat and Scruggs, although I'm sure they're quite similar. It's an old traditional tune, I think. But let me be your salty dog. The Morse version. Anyways, Chris has a lot of information there about that song, more than I can read on my little screen here. My guitar sounds like it's going out of tune. I know it must be the humidity up here by Georgian Bay. The big water is. Beautiful day today. I'm not sure where you were, everybody's calling in for. I know Lee's down Lancaster, New York, checking in, and Chris and Putty McGilvery down Eastern Ontario. I think it was a nice day down there. I saw Stan posting some pictures about being out in the woods in the sunshine. And it's certainly beautiful here, 14 degrees Celsius. That's pretty nice. I'm not sure if it was nice out west too with folks. I know we've got some folks in Vancouver Island, but they're usually on YouTube. They don't always get the comments from there. But anyways, this is a song. I'm gonna try this one anyways. It's a song by the Byrds, which are an early kind of country rock band. If If you're familiar with them, it's off one of the early albums. It's called Old Blue, and it's another old traditional song about a dog. A lot of old traditional dog songs, that's for sure. Well, I had an old dog and his name was Blue. I had an old dog and his name was Blue. I had an old dog and his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Blue chased a possum up a hollow limb. Blue chased a possum up a hollow limb. Blue chased a possum up a hollow limb. The possum growled, Blue whined at him. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Old Blue died, he died so hard, shook the ground in my backyard, lowered him down with a golden chain, and every link we called his name. Bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. My old Blue was a good old hound. You hear him hollering miles around. When I get to heaven, first thing I'll do is grab my horn and a call for Blue. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Bye, bye, Blue. You good dog, you. Kind of a fun song, Blue. Sound like a hound. It's a lot of people call their hounds blue. I'm not sure why that is. Are they blue? I guess they're Blue Bay Hound. Is that because the bay was blue where they came from, or is that because they're kind of blue, the dark color? They look kind of dark blue. I don't know. That's a good question. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in tonight, folks. I see we got a decent crowd out there tonight. Always fun to see folks checking in and watching the show from all over as we produce it from all over the spot. I'm not sure what we're going to do this coming up this weekend. I was trying to figure out, because I think we started the show March 17th, 2020. So that would be kind of our 4th anniversary, I guess, this March 17th. But then I started counting. It's actually, if we started March 17th, 2020, that's actually 5 shows. So it's our 5th, be our 5th St. Patrick's Day show. And sort of can't decide whether I should do a St. Patrick's Day kind of live show on St. Patrick's Day sometime on the 17th, which is a Sunday, I think, this year, or whether I should just do the regular Tuesday live show, or whether I should do both, or maybe neither. I know different people out there would have different opinions about which one I should do. But if you have an opinion, let me know. Throw it in the comments. Send me a message. I'd love to know whether you'd listen to the old Robbie O'Spoon Drink Along, Sing Along St. Patrick's Day special on Sunday, or whether you want to hear something on Tuesday, or a bit of both. We can do a bit of both. I'm just lounging around here, dog sitting and enjoying the amenities of the beautiful Blue Mountains of Ontario. It's quite lovely up here. Hope everybody's doing well. But anyways, we're going to send it over. I think we've got, who have we got next on deck here? I think we've got, Stan's Picks. Excellent. We got Stan's Picks coming up. So I'll get ready for that because I want to make sure I've got everything lined up, and it's always the highlight of the show for me. Getting to play some music inspired by Stan's picks, and of course looking at Stan's amazing picks. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. And I saw Stan also, I think, posted just today, I think might have been earlier today, that the owls are back in the owl box, or at least they're checking it out. So that's exciting too. For those of you who don't know, Stan's owl box is very cool. But anyways, let's turn it over to Stan. Awesome, Stan. As always. It's a song Stan actually requested. My timing's perfect. Very touching dog song. Let me tell you a story about an old friend of mine. Someone left her in a shopping cart in a parking lot for us to find. Just a fuzzy black pup. She was hungry and feeling alone. We put her in the back seat and told her we were taking her home. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, just as free as you are wild. A few kids later, we moved out on the farm. And she followed those kids around, yeah, she kept them safe from harm. And she loved to chase squirrels and playing out in the snow. She'd take off like a bullet, man, you should have seen her go. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, just as free as you are wild. It was raining on a Monday, the day that Maggie died. She woke up and couldn't use her legs, so I laid down by her side. She put her head on my hand
like she'd done so many times. I told her she was a good dog, and then I told her goodbye. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. I had a revelation as a tractor dug a hole. I can tell you right now that a dog has a soul. And I thought to myself as we buried her on the hill, I never knew me a better dog, and I guess I never will. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be as free as you are wild.
That is a great song, great dog song. You have to be careful with some of these songs. You play them, they get kind of emotional there. You might get a little teary doing them, and then it makes it hard to play sometimes. But anyways, I see Danny Lamontagne checking in from Barbados. Danny, what are you doing? Have you moved to Barbados or something? It seems to be a pretty decent place to be spending a lengthy period of time. Sounds like fun. Hope you're having a great time, and it's hot, hot, hot. And I see Kathy also checking in. Nice to see you, Kathy. And again, yeah, it was certainly awesome pictures from Stan. But let's send it over. I think our resident folk singer and supposedly younger brother of Bob Dylan, Rob Dylan, found or has a Bob Dylan song. That's getting confusing. Maybe we should get a whiteboard out. But anyways, here's Rob Dylan.
Well, hey everybody, Rob Dylan here. Good to see you. Talking about dogs, never had a dog. And my work with trees, trees would be really kind of bad vibe to bring to trees if I had a dog with me, or even had dog on me, so to speak, on my karma, so to speak, because, dogs and trees, a lot of dogs like to pee on trees, and trees kind of don't like that. It's kind of a little bit too much nitrogen in one shot for them, so anyways, never had a dog, although I got nothing against them. They're kind of nice dogs, but I also thought, if I had this theory about dogs, do dogs, do you think having a dog as a pet, is that really letting the dog live its own free life? Letting the dog be free? And, I got that idea. My brother Bob wrote a song. Not a very popular one, but look it up. He does a kind of jazzy version that's really cool. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do there's an acoustic version he did. That's kind of the way I'm going to try it anyways. And it's called If Dogs Run Free. And I think it kind of speaks to that thing about, dogs and being free, and, are dogs really free? And I guess maybe Bob's trying to say, like, are we any different from dogs ourselves? Are we free? I'm not sure exactly, but anyways, listen to the song. Maybe you'll have a different interpretation than I do, but it's called If Dogs Run Free. If dogs run free, then why not we? Across the swooping plain, my ears hear a symphony of two mules, trains and rain. The best is always yet to come, and so they explain to me. But every way is the right way. If dogs run free. If dogs run free, why not we? If dogs run free, if dogs run free, why not me? Across the swamp of time, my mind weaves a symphony of fine design and rhyme, o winds which rush my tale to thee, so it may flow and be. To each his own, it's all unknown. If dogs run free, if dogs run free, why not we? If dogs run free, if dogs run free, then what must be, must be. That is all. True love can make a blade of grass stand up straight and tall, in harmony with the cosmic sea. True love needs no company. It can cure the soul, it can make it whole. Dogs run free, why not we? If dogs run free, if dogs run free, why not we? If dogs run free. Good dog. I got him as a pup. I tried to teach him all the tricks, then I just gave up, 'cause he never acted very bright. Though his eyes, they've got this glow, and I think he actually knows some things that actually I don't. And he never barks at strangers, and he never barks at...
Well, this is a song I wrote. It's called Just a Dog. I have played it on the show before, so you may have heard it. It was inspired by that last two pictures, that dog there, Jason. It was my dog growing up. Got him, I think I was probably about 7 or 8. And he finally ended his life, I think, when I was off. I'd already left home, as I explained in the song. And he was a great dog. He was a good dog. Jason, the carrier of the golden fleece. Sometimes I just wonder why. I wonder why I don't have a dog. I had a dog so long ago. His name was Jason. I loved him so. He was a dog, just a dog. All that dogs do, they just eat and sleep and love you. He was a dog. They just eat and sleep and poo, but but they still love you. That's all they do. He was just a dog. We kept Jason on a chain, just out between the kitchen and the drive shed. He'd wait there all day while we were off at school, and when he saw us coming, he'd get up and walk out to the end of the chain. He's just a dog. But I loved him. I loved my dog. He was a dog, just a dog. But I loved him. When I was a boy, I often wondered if I could learn to talk to my dog. You know, just like Dr. Dolittle. Remember that movie? But he's just a dog. What's that, Jason? Woof, 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 woof. Is that how you say it, Jason? Woof, 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 woof. He's just a dog, and I love him. Woof, 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 woof. He's a dog, and I know he loves me, 'cause he told me. Woof, 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 woof. Well, one day, long after I'd moved away from home, Jason laid down, but he couldn't get up. Mama had to take him down to the veterinarian. Well, he wasn't a very good veterinarian, but he could put down dogs. He was a dog, and I loved him. Woof, 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 woof. Did you ever have a dog? Did all he or she do is eat and sleep and poo and love you? Did you ever tell him you loved him back? It's easy. You just say, woof, 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 woof. Come on, bark along with me. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Well, that was something else that Jason told me, but I don't want to get into it right now. Woof, 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 woof. Just a dog. That's one of my more famous dog songs. Let's send it out to Dublin, Ontario. I think we've got a classic bit here from our good friend Robbie O'Spoon, who's going to attempt, I think, a Fred Eaglesmith song. This is exciting.
Well, hello everybody out there in internet lands. Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario. Having a grand old time, swilling the pigs and, well, digging me potatoes and eating me potatoes. I'm loving the potatoes this year. They've been really good. But Rob was talking about a dog show, and I thought back, well, had a dog when I was a wee boy back home, and his name was Finnegan the dog. And oh, he's a good dog, old Finnegan. He's long gone now, but dogs, we generally outlive our dogs. Our dogs don't outlive us, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Certainly miss old Finnegan. He was a good dog. He used to come out with me in the fields when I was hilling the potatoes, and he'd help me swill the pigs too. He'd come along to keep me company while I was swilling the pigs. So I miss old Finnegan. But anyways, I thought I'd do a song. I think it was requested last week. It's a song by that Canadian fella, Fred Eaglesmith. It's called He's a Good Dog. Well, Finnegan was a good dog, so this goes up to you, my old lad, my old fella Finnegan there, so. He's a good dog. I've had him for years. He used to get up when I walk by. Now he just lifts his ears. And he thumps his tail on the floor. Oh, when I talk to him, oh, when I talk too long, he just ignores me and goes to sleep again. Ah, he's a good dog. I got him as a pup. I tried to teach him all the tricks, and then I just gave up. Ah, 'cause he never acted very bright. Those eyes, they've got this glow. And I think he actually knows some things that actually I don't. And he never barks at strangers. And he never barks at cars. And he howls at the coyotes. Oh, well, they're howling at the stars. And he scratches at the back door till someone lets him in. Then he scratches at the other side 'cause he wants back out again. He's a good dog. But one of these days I'm gonna have to drive him into town and have him put away. 'Cause he don't hear that good no more, and he can hardly walk. But until then I look at him and I say, he's a good dog. Ah, he's a good dog. And he never barks at strangers, and he never barks at cars, and he howls at the coyotes when they're howling at the stars, and he scratches at the back door till someone lets him in. Then he scratches at the other side 'cause he wants back out again.
That was a great tune there, Robbie O'Spoon, that Fred Eaglesmith tune, and then those nice pictures that I think a lot of those were Stan's pictures, those ones from some of the dog events that Stan's been to and some of the dogs he's crossed paths with. I saw Waxy checking in. Good to see Waxy up in North Bay. Hope you had a nice day up there as well. We're here at doing a little dog sitting. It's like guitar case is good. And Chris, you did ask for a song a little while back there. I saw a Jane Siberry tune, which I thought, geez, I think I've heard of that song. I don't know it. So I'm not going to try to pull it out of my hat tonight, but I will put it on my to-do list. And we'll clean up those requests every once in a while. I throw them in. So that's another one to add to my dog song list. But anyways, this is a dog song. I think it's about a fella. It's a classic one by a classic country musician. And I think it's kind of about, ending up in the dog house and getting the dog to move it on over. Came in last night at 10:30. The baby of mine wouldn't let me in, so move it on over, move it on over, move it on over, move it on over, move over, little dog, 'cause the big dog's moving in. Well, she changed the lock on my front door. My door key don't fit no more, so get it on over, move it on over, scoot it on over, move it on over, move over, skinny dog, 'cause the fat dog's moving in. Well, this dog house here's mighty small, it's better than no house at all, so ease it on over, move it on over, drag it on over, move it on over, move over, old dog, 'cause a new dog's moving in. Well, she told me not to play around, but I done let the deal go down. So pack it on over, move it on over, tote it on over, move it on over, move over, nice dog, 'cause a mad dog's moving in. She warned me once, she warned me twice, but I don't take no one's advice. So scratch it on over, move it on over, shake it on over, move it on over, move over, short dog, 'cause the tall dog's moving in. Let's go. Well, she crawled back to me on her knees, and I'll be busy scratching fleas. So slide it on over, move it on over, sneak it on over, move it on over, move over, good dog, 'cause the bad dog's moving in. Remember, pup, before you whine, that side's yours and this side's mine. So shove it on over, move it on over, sweep it on over, move it on over, move over, cold dog, 'cause the hot dog's moving in. Little Hank Williams, the first. Little moving on over, but let's we're running out of time here. The show's quickly winding to an end, and we've got Neil Old still to do a dog tune. So let's send it out to Neil Old and see what we got from the Neil Old archives.
Hey, Lazy. Good to see ya. Glad you're gonna do a tune with me tonight, are you? So you got your cojones. Excellent. Listen, Neil did a song. It's called Old King, and I think it's about his dog. It's got certainly a lot of dog stuff in it about Old King, and I thought it'd be a good one here to do for the dog tribute show. So Crazy, why don't you just give one of those crazy cojones intros of yours? I'll just stand around and wait while you go a little crazier. Go! King went riding
in high gear. King went sniffing and he would go, was the best old hound dog I ever did know. I had a dog and his name was King. I told the dog about everything. There in my truck, the dog and I. Then one day the king up and died. When I thought about the times we had, once when I kicked him when he was bad. Old King sure meant a lot to me, but that old hound dog is his story. The king went running after deer, wasn't scared of jumping off the truck in high gear. King went a sniffing and he would go, was the best old hound dog he ever did know. Oh, that old King was a friend of mine, never knew a dog that was half as fine. I may find one you never do know, because I still got a long way to go. Dog about everything. Old King sure meant a lot to me, but that old hound dog is his story. The king went running after deer, wasn't scared of jumping off the truck in high gear. King went sniffing and he would go, it was the best darn hound dog I ever did know. He's a good dog, but one of these days I'm gonna have to drive him into town and put away.
Oh, that was a good tune, Neil and Lazy. And thanks again, Stan, for letting us use those pictures again. Everybody else who sent in pictures as well. I know there were some of Chris's early on there as well. Chris's dog from when she was young as well. I saw my friend Steve checking in. Steve, good to see you checking in. Hope you're doing well. My microphone keeps sliding across here. There we go. Fix the microphone. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We're just about we are out of time here. We're right up on the hour, button up on the hour. So thanks for tuning in. Not sure what we're going to do next. I didn't see any comments there about what you'd rather hear, or either or neither of St. Patrick's Day show, live Irish tunes, drink along, sing along with Robbie O'Spoon, and then whether we maybe just skip to next Tuesday. Maybe we'll do that. We'll maybe do the Sunday night drink along, sing along, and then take Tuesday off, and I can enjoy the wilds of the Blue Mountains up here where I'm hanging out for the next few weeks. And well, it's not very wintry up here. Went biking this morning and just got muddy. Too muddy to bike, not snowy enough to ski. It's a tough situation. But anyways, thanks for watching tonight. Thanks everybody who supports the show, contributes to our virtual tip jar, or is a patron, gives us a regular contribution. Appreciate that. Helps keep the show going. I know you folks just show up and watch the show every week. I appreciate that too. It's so special that I do this show and people actually listen to it. Kind of blows me away every week. And you too, Mom. I love my mom watches it too. Yeah, we're gonna do the live Sunday drink along, sing along. We got one vote. That's all I need. Remember this as you move forward in the week. Just love. Come to the after party and just hang out. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? It's deep inside every one of us. There's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. I'll only be here for a very short time, to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. Well, I'll be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. It's deep inside every one of us. There's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Just gonna do, and if you join with me, well then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now. It's just love. It's hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. With just love, just love. Thanks so much for watching. See you Sunday night for the drink along, sing along, St. Patty's Day special with Robbie O'Spoon. Or we'll see you at the after party in a few minutes. See you later.